How's it? Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Going to draw Saturday, October the 14th as we get this video to you. Much earlier today. I did a live show earlier today, had about 13 extra thoughts on college football games, which people really loved. Actually, we talked about close to 17 different games, so be sure to check that Saturday college football YouTube Premium video out for YouTube Premium members. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. This video is going to be very long, by the way. And this is Doc Sports. Welcome to my podcast. Indian Cowboy's been around 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are YouTube Premium Thoughts, where we give you 3 extra thoughts every single day. All for just $20 a month. It is our teaching channel where we teach you how to fish and how to look at ball games more in depth. Obviously, today's YouTube Premium video will have close to 15 to 20 different thoughts between NFL and college football. So much content on today's video and the daily free pick video, which will have about 15 thoughts, maybe more, and YouTube Premium, which will have 15 to 20 thoughts as well. It's probably one of the best deals on the internet to jump on YouTube Premium, so you should do it. And we're also on an 8-2 or 8-3 run, I think, as well. Our final best selections are our free picks and leans, which is the daily video you're watching right now. The link to YouTube Premium is in the comment section, as well as the link to how to get to free $60 worth of premium selections. If you want even more content, hop on to our Twitter, has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports as well. So what's going on in our neck of the woods? Well, we have our football card, which is going off. We have a 6-unit college football selection tonight at 7 o'clock. Stoked about that. We have a 7-unit NFL selection tomorrow. We have 5 total football selections, and I think we're going to do great. And I think this will be the week that we bust out. We can't wait for you to join us. The games that we're on are Minnesota, Chicago, Kansas State, and Texas Tech. That's the game at 7 tonight. Baltimore, Tennessee, Saints, Texans, and Auburn, LSU. NHL, we have 3 selections today. We very well could sweep the board in the NHL today. College basketball is around the corner in November. NBA is around the corner in 12 days. We'll have a video for you on NBA futures, a separate video so it doesn't get confusing, a separate video for NBA futures for you, which we're excited to get that to you as the season is about to approach. So join us for the NHL season. Join us for baseball, 5-1 playoff run. Comes back tomorrow on Sunday. Join us for the WNBA on Sunday. So let it be, and soccer is on a 7-0 and 11-1 run. So let it be football, baseball, NBA, hockey, soccer, WNBA, MMA. Join us. All right. Let's get ready to rumble. So let's get to your free play selection today. A lot of thoughts on this video, but the number one is I like Wisconsin. That is going to be your free play selection today. Okay. I like Wisconsin for a variety of reasons, the least of which is I think they're going to absolutely demolish this team. I like Wisconsin minus the 9 today. Here's the thing. Wisconsin has revenge from last year. Wisconsin has not lost back-to-back games to Iowa in ages. Okay, you have to go back a long way before that actually happens. I think Wisconsin's big beatdown over Purdue speaks volumes because Purdue's quite a good team, and I think Iowa's on a huge letdown after their big win in their last contest. I understand Iowa is 5-1. Don't forget that Iowa barely got past Purdue. They barely got past Michigan State. They lost 0-31 against Penn State when they really faced an elite defense. The fact that Wisconsin went on the road to clobber Purdue and beat Rutgers, and they only lost to Washington State 22-31, which, by the way, that loss looks pretty decent now, considering that Washington State was undefeated until their recent loss to UCLA, where UCLA held them to less than 30 yards rushing. So I think this was a great spot for Wisconsin to do well, and therefore they are my free play selection with Wisconsin. Miami, UNC, that is YouTube Premium. You'll love it. NC State, Duke, I like the under in that game. NC State losing by 3, Louisville speaks volumes as to how good they are. 77% was on Duke. NC State is a rival of Duke. Triangle area, obviously North Carolina. And I think NC State shows up. I think it's a fantastic public fade. I think Duke will be hung over from the Notre Dame loss. And I think this makes perfect sense here to take the under between these two teams because guess who the coach of Duke is? The former defensive coordinator of Texas A&M. Arkansas, Alabama, that is YouTube Premium. UCLA, Oregon State, I like UCLA here. Given how they started off last game, Oregon State is off of a huge 50-point game against Cal. I actually think this sets up nicely for a UCLA team that has a great run defense and well-coached and disciplined. I think UCLA can win this game outright, and I think taking the 3 points is the right thing to do. Texas A&M, Tennessee, that's YouTube Premium. USC, Notre Dame, I like Notre Dame here. I think they come off a loss. I think they play better. USC, of course, gave up 40-plus points in their last 3 games. In each of their 3 games and have not covered in each of their last 3 games. Notre Dame is an exceptional defense, and therefore I like Notre Dame here to bounce back. Washington, Oregon, that's YouTube Premium. Ohio State, Purdue, I like Ohio State. I think Ohio State started their last game really slow and crummy against Maryland. I think they come off incredibly focused here and get after it and could possibly win by 21 points because they came out so slow in their last game. Therefore, I like Ohio State to win by 3 touchdowns as he sort of sends a message to his new coach as well, as he has yet to meet the new Purdue coach as well, and I think he'll try to send a message. So Ohio State sends a message here. Michigan State, Rutgers, that is YouTube Premium. Washington State, Arizona, I like Arizona here. Arizona has not lost back-to-back games. They've covered nicely against USC and Washington, lost by a few points both times. They nearly beat Mississippi State. This team is up on the uptick, which is why they are only a 7-point dog on the road against the top 20 team, despite being 3-3. I think Arizona will be a solid dog here and hang tough, and therefore I think they are a decent live dog, and I like the points to Arizona to avoid losing 3 in a row. They have faced juggernauts of USC and Washington and hung tough the last 2 games. Florida, South Carolina, that is YouTube Premium. Missouri, Kentucky, I like Missouri. I think Missouri bounces back with the revenge. Missouri gave up nearly 50 points in their last game. Kentucky gave up 50 points in their last game as well to UGA. So I think it makes perfect sense to take the the under. It's not a lean on Missouri. It's a lean on the under. Both teams come off giving up 50 points in the last game, so I think it makes perfect sense to take the under here. Philadelphia and the Jets in football, that is YouTube Premium. You'll like that thought. Arizona Rams, I like the Cardinals there. Arizona is not a bad team. I know they are 1-4, but they don't quit, and they play hard. And Arizona lost to the Bengals by 14. But remember, that was a game the Bengals have had to have. They were in big trouble, and I think the Cardinals will play great here, frankly, after playing Philly. I think this is a dangerous game here for the Rams, and I don't see them getting up for the Cardinals at all, and therefore I think Arizona will do quite well. Giants, Bills, YouTube Premium. Detroit, Tampa Bay, I like the under there. I think the Lions have a big letdown offensively after the 41 points against the Panthers. What would Detroit do after a 42-24 game? I think they have a letdown offensively otherwise. Tampa Bay beat New Orleans 26-9. That was actually a big win. Tampa Bay has won 3 of their last 4 games. You remember when Tampa Bay does well, it's through their defense. It's certainly not through their offense. This team has not given up more than 24 points all year. I like the under here, and I think Detroit has a letdown offensively. And I think Tampa Bay steps up defensively here and goes under. Seattle Bengals, YouTube Premium. Washington Falcons, lean on the under. 2-3 and 2 teams here. Do you really trust my Falcons to win back-to-back games? I don't. Washington has lost 3 straight here. Washington won 19-13 last year. Atlanta is special, honestly. I think this game can go either way, but I like the under. I think Atlanta comes out here a bit flat after the great win against Texans, and Washington does better than giving up 40 points like they did against Chicago. Colts, Jags, YouTube Premium. Carolina, Miami, I like the under there. Carolina has lost 5 straight, obviously. 0-5 right now. Miami only lost by 15 to the Giants. Honestly, I think Carolina's defense is underrated, and I think they will bounce back on the defensive side after 41 points in their last game to Detroit. I think they slow some things down here, and I think they get up to face Miami, and I like the under there. San Francisco, Cleveland, YouTube Premium. New England, Oakland, I like the Patriots there. I know it sounds crazy. The Patriots are 1-4, and I think it's now or never for them. I think the discord and the horribleness of the last 3 games, I think, comes to an end. I finally think they step up here. I don't think Belichick cares about winning any other game but this game and beating his protege. They lost 0-34 against the Saints. It's now or never. New England has 45 yards rushing and 111 in passing last game. So bad. I have to think they show some pride here and they step up here. And after Vegas, that big win against Green Bay, I think they come out flat. Cowboys, Chargers, that's YouTube Premium. Big video today. Hope you enjoy the content. YouTube Premium. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the early video. Please take a moment to like, subscribe. Join us for our football card. It should be great. The 6-unit selection tonight and everything else on board. Join us. YouTube Premium. I'll see you in a second.